Okay, welcome to another episode of The Raw Truth. I am your host, BX Bad Boy, and today we are going to be talking about communication. Over the weekend, I had a massive miscommunication and temper problem. Um, at the time, everything seems justified. So the story will start with um, throwing the barbecue. Um, it was just to get together. It wasn't like, a full blown out barbecue. It's just that we all haven't been together in a while. So all I had was ketchup. Didn't think of mustard because I don't use mustard. Didn't think of relish because I don't do. So I didn't have all the condiments. It became argument over it not being a barbecue without condiments of all varieties, I guess. And it was more of the attitude I was receiving because I was being called mean, telling me it's not a real barbecue without mustard, pickles, and relish. So I said I'm not gonna put my money into condiments I'm not sure everybody wants. And I've never been to a barbecue where someone goes, "What condiment should I have for you? What do you put on your food?" I've only been asked what food you want or what food you bring or what food someone has and bring whatever you want. That's every barbecue I've ever been to. So it was a nasty argument, but no lines had yet been crossed so much except being called mean because I won't cater to anyone or mean because I won't have mustard. So I said, I'm not catering to people. That's not how this works. If you want something, you let me know. That's not catering. That's trying to make you comfortable. Catering is someone being a slave to someone else. That's what catering is. Making sure I have the right condiments for you. Making sure I have the right food that you like. Like my brother doesn't do pork. So I'm not going to make an all pork barbecue. Because then he would only be there for time and be starving. Or have to eat a peanut butter jelly sandwich. That's wrong. So, in the midst of me doing that, a person said, "Then why bother coming?" I lost it. I admit it. I lost my cool. It was already heated to begin with. But then I lost it even further because I explained why I lost it, and the person said they never said that. Now, I like to believe now that things are calm and logic takes back over that that's not what she meant by she's only here to be catered to. I think she was having a conversation potentially to herself and ignoring me because I was yelling, which makes total sense. A lot of people don't like being yelled at, so they block out whatever you're saying and they start either having their own conversation or continuing a different part or continuing from a different part. I think at this point she meant it's not a barbecue without the right condiments. And I understand that. And if I would have was told that's not what I meant, I would have probably been the one feeling like the shitheel because I messed up. Um, but this was just a simple miscommunication and misunderstanding from what I can gather with the logic I have left in my old head. Meaning, she's not at fault, neither am I in the way things went down. because I misunderstood. But my misunderstanding wasn't just anger, it hurt me. So you only come to see me because you want me to cater to you? I haven't felt pain like that in a while. So the miscommunication caused me to snap because I was hurt. Not just angry like, some bitter old man. It actually hurt because I thought you were here to see me. And the food and condiments were an additive. You know what I mean? So I'm wrong for snapping, and I apologize to her. Because the way I snapped, I should have still had more control over that snap. No matter what someone says to you, the level of snapping you do is still up to you. So that's my fault. My snap wasn't my fault, but the level of the snap. And I already told her I was sorry. I don't know, maybe it'll take some time for her to accept my apology and believe I wasn't doing it to just be disrespectful. I was hurt and felt disrespected. All over, I should have had mustard. And I'm only saying that if I only had mustard, we would have avoided this, right? So maybe I should go stock up on mustard and relish and pickles. The simplest things sometimes could solve the largest things. Because if I had pickles, mustard, and relish, even if no one used it, the discussion would never come up, and the fight would never have taken place over simple. No, I don't say over simple condiments, but because of simple condiments that could have stopped the argument. I still love her, and I still say she's my sister no matter what. And I know you're going to see this. Nothing will change that. On national YouTube for all the world to see and hear, you can't take away being my sister. I won't let you. And nothing will stop you from being my sister. And I am sorry. I didn't want it nor expect it to go that far, but I was so hurt by the statement, as it were, without context and misunderstanding, I reacted. And for that, I am certainly sorry. Okay, so for the update on the other subjects, my situation still hasn't changed. We're still fighting to get everything reinstated. So far, no one said jack shit. So don't know if they are or aren't. But according to their own paperwork, by the 13th, if they don't reinstate it, there's no money. And I know you guys wish me luck. I'm gonna need it. On the other front, my co-host isn't here because, again, his physical condition is very demanding on him, and it interferes greatly in his everyday life, let alone the podcast. But he will be back, and this is far from over. We will keep going until one of us are not here anymore and somebody else will take over. Maybe my son and his son. On that note, peace.